You know it's types of people in this world that nothing and nobody will ever affect them. And you want to know what's the reason why? They have the ability to not let anyone get to them. And that's a lot of things that we don't have in life. And it's a lesson that you have to learn, because it's like when you driving in traffic and somebody cuts you off and you feel like you got the urge to say something because you let them get to you or you let her get to you. And it's like at the end of the day, it's our own weakness that we just can't tend to overcome. But we have to tend to overcome this weakness, because in reality, it's going to affect us in a bad way, because your mindset is the most powerful thing that you have. And you have to keep a clear mind. We keep letting things get to us that we can't control. Once you start learning to not let no one have power over your life and your thoughts and stuff like that, and nothing can affect you, that's when you're going to be better off and you're going to live a better life. At the end of the day, everybody has an opinion. If you let things affect you mentally and it's messing up your mind, you're not keeping a clear mind, then you're going to be destined for failure, because you let them take advantage of you. You let them get to you. So at the end of the day, what I want to tell you guys is that once you start changing this way of your ability to let people get into your mind and mess with your mind, your life is going to change. Your journey is going to get better. A lot of us give up. A lot of us don't know how to handle these situations. We always talking about how did it make me feel. So what we got to do is we got to figure out a way to not worry about how did it make me feel. We just got to not worry about it. You see what I'm saying? Because if you change your way of thinking and you start taking accountability to not let stuff get to you, then it will never get to you, because it can't even reach you. We can't be so reachable that things can get to us. So at the end of the day, figure out a way to not let stuff stress you, because stress is not good for you. It's not good for the body. It's not good for your life. So if you find yourself in situations all the time, road rage, you're going to meet some people in this world that's going to do crazy stuff and you just don't understand it. It's just like they just keep making countless mistakes, and it may get to the point where it's going to irritate you. But we got to think about this. That's just them being them. Just let them be them. Don't let it stress you out, because you can't control people. You can't control what nobody thinks. You can't control none of that. So when you start taking accountability for not letting the stuff get to you and stop blaming everybody else, that's when you're going to progress. That's when you're going to start seeing some progression in your life just in general, because those are the skills that we never obtain, to not let stuff worry us, because everybody is always so caught up in trying to keep up and what the next person gonna say and what this person gonna say, and in reality, it doesn't matter. How many people that you know in your life, they always got something negative to say? Ain't nothing positive that they want to say, because their mind's so caught up in what somebody gonna say about them or what somebody gonna think about them. They can't do nothing in life. So those type of people, if you around people like that, you need to let those people go, because ain't no helping them. I'm trying to save you, because at the end of the day, I'm really trying to save you. You're the only person you can count on right now. That's just what it is, because we can't control those situations. And it's just crazy that the things we do and the things we say are two totally different things. But we let a lot of things that we say or what people say stop us from doing what we're doing, because we so caught up in words instead of not actions. So at the end of the day, people always used to use the term actions speak louder than words. And that's true. I don't know why we don't apply that. We always look at it backwards. We always caught up in, just think about it, just situations in life. We caught up in what somebody said and how it made you feel. And sometimes people will say some harsh things to you. or say some harsh things about you. But at the end of the day, don't let that control your emotions, because words are just words. And let's get deep about the words. Words are just words because somebody told us what these words mean. Somebody told us how we should feel when somebody say these words about you. They programmed us to tell us that the word was a bad word. And let me speak about that situation. It was a lot of words that was used as bad words in our history towards each race of people. So at the end of the day, somebody using words that don't need to be used. They saying words that's supposed to insult you. But as people, just people in general, a lot of words was made up of derogatory words. Now, what my people done done is that the words that was used to insult us, we changed the word around. We changed our mindset about those words. Even though those words were made to destroy us and hurt us, we changed the terms of those words. So when somebody say something to get to you or say things to affect you, why don't you change the mindset to that? And the crazy part, they don't even use bad words to deter you. They just use regular words and speak negative. But at the end of the day, those were words that was programmed to us to say that it was bad or to say that it was good. Who knows? Because at the end of the day, somebody told us those words we supposed to be saying or whatever, or made up the language, or whoever did. But we always forget that time. Actions speak louder than words. So once you start to not let nobody words or even actions bother you, then it is what it is. Let's talk about actions. So you can only do what you can do. You can only move how somebody else show you how they move. So if you're dealing with situations in life and the situation is not moving how you want to move, you ain't got to worry about words, because actions is always going to show on its own. So if the actions ain't right, then at the end of the day, it's not right. So you just have to move on. And it is what it is. And that's what we need to start doing. Start taking the situation for what it is. Because when you don't take the situation for what it is, you let it get to you. So when you have that type of effect that you don't care or you don't believe or don't care what nobody think or what nobody say, that's when you're going to become dangerous. And they don't want to see you when you become dangerous, because can't nothing bother you. A person like that in this world that's confident, and I know some of y'all out there is confident because y'all confident with yourselves and want to learn and want to do research. So at the end of the day, I want y'all to stay being confident, because you're almost there. Because you're learning. You're learning how to not let stuff get to you no more. Because everybody got an opinion. I keep telling y'all that. Somebody gonna always say something. But you can't let them have power over you. So that's why when we see people like that in life, we look at them different. How do they do that? All these things were said about this person and they still go out there? Because they don't care. So once you stop caring, your stress is going to go down. Your life is going to get better. And you're going to have a longer life. Because I looked it up. People who don't stress or don't let things worry them and travel, experience life, and live life, and always find purpose in whatever they do and try to stay happy, they don't have no problems. The people who complain all the time, they have the most problems because they're not learning how to be happy within themselves. And they let everything get to them in life. Every little thing. You can't control everything in your life. So you just got to live it accordingly. So once you learn that, that's how I go. And those are the lessons that I had to learn. And I know you guys, y'all trying to get it together. And God is seeing that. You trying to get it together. That's why you're here. So thank you for being here. And what I'm trying to tell you is just stay strong. because you can't control that. So if somebody not agreeing with your program or even trying to compromise with your program, just in general, they're not the person for you. So you just need to move on. There's nothing wrong with that. So stop caring too much. That's where we go wrong. We care that it gotta be this way. We care that it gotta be that way. We letting stuff get to us. Don't let nothing affect you. Live your best life. You ain't gotta go back and forth with nobody. Like Lil Duval said. And that song is powerful because he living his best life. And you gotta smile. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I go. So those are the lessons that I picked up because I was stuck on those type of lessons. And then once I changed that, I changed it. And there's nothing for you to change. But you gotta want to change. So stop letting everything bother you. I know your supervisor been getting on your nerves. I know your significant other probably may have been getting on your nerves. I don't know. Who knows? And I know your homeboys or your homegirls been getting on your nerves. Who knows? Stop letting it get on your nerves because you just got to let them be who they want to be. Let them be who they are. We keep getting caught up with what we want people to be. We not in their mind. So nothing you tell somebody or nothing somebody do, you can't control them. So if you feel like somebody else can make you mad or somebody else can tell you to do something and you don't want to do it yourself, that's where you're failing at. That's where you're going wrong at because you're not man enough or woman enough to take accountability, to not let nothing worry you or let nothing get to you. And that's when I started changing. I started taking accountability. Man, I was on some bull crap. I wasn't putting in work. I was letting things get to me. And look what I'm doing now. I'm not letting it get to me. And you're going to do the same thing. Because that's why you're watching this video. Because you're not letting nothing get to you no more. You're learning. And ain't nothing wrong with learning. Some people think they too good to learn. They too old to learn something. They too this to look at YouTube. You letting stuff affect you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you need to do your research and you need some help, go get help. Don't be afraid to admit you're going to get help. So that's when you're growing. That's when you can admit things. That's when you can take accountability and don't blame nobody else. And now you got that effect. Because after listening to this, can't nothing ever affect you again. No matter what your boss say, no matter when they playing with your money, trying to shorten your check, you still got to get your money though. I ain't going to lie about that. But let's go back to the video. None of that stuff is going to worry you. None of that stuff is going to stress you because you change your mindset to not let nothing affect you. So now, once you're not letting nothing affect you, you have a clear mind to be what you want to be. You have a clear mind to think other things in life. You have a clear mind to think of other ways. And that's why we don't have any other ways to think because we let things affect us. And we shouldn't be doing that. Because why is we doing it? Because at the end of the day, the only person that could judge you is the man up above. Only God can judge you. And God sees you. God hasn't given up on you. He wants you to keep working. And he knows you're going to keep working. You just got to have faith and believe in yourself. That's all. And I want y'all to know that. Because I had to believe in myself. Because if you don't, who else going to believe in you? So that's what I had to say. So that effect is going to be so powerful that you're going to have. It's going to be a new skill you're going to pick up. It's going to be a new ability. It's going to change your life. It's going to change your journey. Because after today, nothing is going to affect you. And that's a powerful message that I read. And that's a powerful message that I just learned. And that's deep because I never thought about it like that. So now I'm starting to expand. I'm starting to, see what I'm saying? I'm starting to get a better vocabulary. I'm starting to look up things. And at first, I wasn't doing that. I was so caught up on The street words. There's some words I never even heard in my life that I'm looking up. You see what I'm saying? But it's like I'm taking a situation like that's deep, that situations can change if you stop letting things affect you. And I saw that, and that's how I go. Because we so caught up in our lives and we want everything to be perfect. And it's like it's always gonna be a disaster because we always expecting perfection. And it's never perfection. Just like it's never a perfect moment. We so caught up in what's gonna affect us. Stop letting things affect us. So after you see this, and once you learn from this, nobody and no situation will affect you. Because once you let stuff affect you, when something affects you, your brain can't function, you can't think straight, you ain't got a clear mind. Just think about it. When you got so much on your mind, you start forgetting things, you start losing stuff, all types of things. And it's because you're thinking about a lot of stuff too much. Keep a clear mind and slow down. I be having to take that into consideration too, because I don't be knowing when to slow down. I be doing 1,000 things, but I just need to relax. Because once you don't have a clear mind and stuff is getting to you, you don't even know stuff is getting to you. You just doing stuff that you just can't believe you done, that you usually don't do because you got so much on your mind, because you letting things worry you. And once I learned that, and nothing can never worry me, keep a clear mind, no matter whatever you do in life. So stop worrying about it, and you'll get better. I'm telling you. It may take you some time. It may take you day by day, but each day you keeping a clear mind and you're able to learn. So that's why I want to tell y'all in that situation. So let me know how y'all feel on this video. Before I go, let me ask you this question. Who would you pick between Michael Jackson and Prince? Let me know y'all answers in the comments. And let me know how y'all feel about this situation if y'all listen to music.